friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Casey and I'm so glad that you are here. So today I'm going to be talking about this low buy year that I have been on that has truly become a lifestyle and will extend years and years and years, probably for the rest of my life, because it has been so eye-opening and it's helped me change so many of my negative habits. I made it a point to be very intentional with things that I buy, things that I bring into my home, even when it comes to buying simple things like a cup of coffee a day. So I want to go ahead and talk about the realizations and just the eye-openers that have truly came to me since implementing this low buy year. So let's go ahead and get into this video, friends. So the very first thing that I have learned is that buying does not equal happiness. It's not even really the item that brings us joy from buying things. It's the anticipation, the novelty, the chase. It's those things that bring you happiness. But you realize it never really lasts long because it's not true happiness. You're not happy because you're getting this item and this item is going to bring you so much joy. You just have a dopamine hit. That's all it is. And it's ever chasing. It's like something that is never truly fulfilled. I remember for me, for instance, I would be so happy, so I thought, to buy something online, to purchase a new makeup product that came out because it said it'll have my skin looking flawless, or to purchase a new lip gloss or a pair of jeans. I'd be so happy building up to purchasing this item, and then when I got it, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I got it, it's coming. The item would come, y'all, and I wouldn't even wear it. Like, that has happened to me more times than I would like to admit. Shopping often serves as a distraction. I don't even know how many people realize that because I didn't realize that before. Shopping was just a distraction for me. I used to want to buy that midi dress that fit my body good because I thought that would give me confidence, that would give me self-esteem, I'll look good in that. Or I used to want to buy the shoes that everyone had because I wanted to fit in and I wanted to have some level of esteem that I did not have when I was younger. And I looked for that in materialistic things. That is why all of my money went to buying pointless items, because I was looking for worth within these items. I thought these items brought me some sense of worthiness. That's just not how it works. So it's like, instead of healing or addressing what's underneath the surface or working on my self-esteem, I'm just gonna buy a new item and hope that fixes it. That was my life in my early adult years. You can't shop your way out of what's bothering you emotionally, and it took me years to find that out. In my younger days, that's all I did. That's all I did. The second thing that I want to talk about is something I feel like we all can relate to. When I was buying things so rapidly, so often, so unconsciously, just without even a second thought, I was always broke by the end of the pay period. Always. And I realized how much money I now have left over every pay period for the past 7 months. Oh my gosh. We're not broke, guys. We're not broke. We're just spending all of our money on stupid. That's what it is. Now I don't even have the urge to buy. When I have a lot of money left over in my account after, buying the necessities of life and groceries and things, I don't feel the need to splurge. I'm not like, okay, I got money left, let's see what I can buy. I don't feel the need to do that. I don't know if you guys have watched my previous video or one of my previous videos where I talked about me wanting to build a sinking fund, but I was unable to do so because I was just spending my money on so many other frivolous things that I wasn't dedicated to it. I have maxed out my sinking fund, all by not shopping and buying pointless things. Literally. This is not to be braggadocious in the least bit, because you're gonna get there too, babes, trust me. Not buying things has saved me so much money, and now I'm able to realize it because of this low buy year that I did. Another thing that I've learned is I've learned truly how to be very resourceful and creative. Like, that's something I thought just wasn't in the cards for me, honestly. And I say that because I think of times when I would go on vacation. Every time I traveled somewhere, I would feel like I need outfits for different days. Like, I couldn't wear what I already had. I needed something new because I'm going somewhere new and all these things. Girls, I know you can relate. Maybe not all, but some of y'all can definitely relate. So recently, we went to Amsterdam, we went to Canada, we went to Puerto Rico. I wore what I had in my closet. I bought nothing new. I learned how to style different clothing pieces with different things, how to wear things that I haven't worn yet or really haven't worn enough that were in my closet, and I just mixed and matched. I switched up outfits. I made use of what I already had. I got creative with putting different outfits together. I tried to be as resourceful as possible because I did not want to buy anything new. We can be resourceful. We don't always need something new. We don't always need to go out and see what we can wear when we go on vacation or when we're going to a party. We have clothes. We have probably more than we need for a lot of us. So we just have to be creative If I have never wore this shirt with this pair of jeans, let me put it together with a cute pair of shoes and see how it looks. Let me switch up, the makeup look that I wear with this dress, but still wear this dress that I maybe have already worn twice. Who cares? Who cares? Utilize the clothes that you have. I love going in my closet and shopping in my closet, just putting different things together. I became so creative. I was so proud of myself because this is a new habit that I am loving. Wearing what I already have. I don't need nothing new to go on vacation, babes, and neither do you. We don't need that anymore. Let's shop in our closet. We got it. We got something we can throw on. We got something that we can put together and look bomb, okay? To kind of add into things that I've learned that have helped me grow and just evolve, become resourceful, all these things, is I have experienced a lot of emotional growth from not shopping so much. And when I say emotional growth, I've learned patience, I've learned discipline, I've learned self-control, things that I feel like I've struggled with my whole life that I thought were just a personality trait or just how I was. And it's really not how I am. It's probably not how many of us are. It's just that we don't give ourselves time to really practice discipline, practice self-control, practice impulse control, which, oh my gosh, I just thought I did not have. I now have a deeper sense of gratitude and just contentment for things that I already have. Sometimes it takes like stepping back and just slowing down to be grateful and to realize all that you have to be grateful for. Like, I'm content with what I have. I'm happy. I'm not just satisfied. I don't feel like, oh, I have 5 pairs of jeans, but I need another pair that's a little different than the 5 that I have. I don't feel that way. I have enough pairs of jeans and I need to be grateful for what I do have and wear them and get great use out of them. Like, wear them as much as possible, as often as possible, and style them different ways. This low buy year that I've been on has just made me realize so much that I will forever take with me, because I realized I fell in the rabbit hole of shopping because that's all that's advertised to us. Yeah. Another thing that I've learned is how to truly shop with intention, which obviously was something I never used to do. So even now, I have a few things that I want. Like, I really want a pair of shorts. I've been wanting a pair of really nice denim shorts for about 6 months. I just haven't been able to find one. I'll go to stores and try things on, and I'll see shorts online, of course. But now that I'm just so particular on what I add into my closet and my home especially, I am not getting something unless I absolutely love it. I'm not settling for something I like or something that'll work for the moment or something I can get until I find what I really want. Absolutely not. When I tell you I probably tried on maybe 20 pairs of shorts in Amsterdam in different thrift shops. And they were okay, but none of them spoke to me enough to buy it. Like, I have to love it when I put it on. I genuinely have to love an item now before I buy it. These denim shorts have to fit me perfectly. I have to feel amazing in them. I have to feel like this item is worth me spending money on and adding to my closet. And if I don't feel that way, I'm not getting it. Also, and this is something that I don't really hear people talk about, I've learned just how wasteful the fashion industry, the makeup industry, all these places, all these industries and companies are, and how it just contributes to an unsustainable life. And I pay way more attention to the word sustainable, because sometimes people say it so much it just seems washed out. It's like, oh, okay, sustainable. It's like, it's not a big deal. But I truly realize now that we cannot live the way that we are living now and sustain the way of life that we currently have. We cannot. Our landfills, many of them are filled to capacity. There are billions and billions of clothing items being dumped in landfills every year. If you look at videos of Ghana's ocean, Ghana's shoreline on one of their beaches filled with clothes, animals sitting on top of clothes, it's insane. And then you also look at some places in India. There's so much trash. I have a child. I want him to grow up in a sustainable world, a world that's livable, a world where my mistakes and the mistakes of my generation, he's not paying for. I want him to be able to have children and not fear that, okay, the world is polluted, the air is polluted, the landfills are to capacity. Like, the way we are living is not sustainable, and that word should stick. It's not sustainable, meaning it is not something we can continue to do. I didn't realize just how serious that was. I feel like I heard the word, it's unsustainable, it's unsustainable, let's be sustainable, so much. But now actually like paying more attention to how our consumerism habits are just ruining the planet, I am a strong proponent for like being an anti-consumer. And I don't mean not buying anything, but I mean buying things out of necessity Or, okay, like I'm looking for this pair of shorts. I'm looking for this pair of shorts because I only have one pair and they're getting kind of tight. So I want to replace them with something that are more comfortable. But I'm not buying just to buy. I'm buying to replace something. And I'm going to donate those, and I'm not going to just throw them in the landfill. Like I can't do that anymore. And so that's been a very big eye-opener for me during this low buy challenge, this low buy year that is now a low buy lifestyle. I've also realized that I'm a much better gift giver now. And I know that's kind of odd to say, but just hear me out. There were so many times throughout the years where someone's birthday would be coming up or someone's anniversary. I just used to buy something just to buy it. Like I thought, oh, my mom, she likes perfume. Let me get her some perfume. She has $1 billion. I would say, oh, my dad's birthday is coming up. Let me buy him some cologne or some house shoes or a robe, whatever the situation might be. I buy him these items often. He has plenty, but it's just to say I bought something. My gifts were just to give something. They really weren't super thoughtful. So for my grandmother's birthday this year, I wrote her a very, very long letter about how much she means to me, the impact she's had on my life, just how I feel about her. And she loved it. My grandmother has never called me that ecstatic, that teary-eyed about a gift that I've gave her, ever. And I know she'll remember that more than she'll remember any other thing that I've ever given her, because it was materialistic. Sometimes sentimental gifts are the best gifts that you can give somebody. There are many different examples of ways that you can give things to people without actually having to purchase something materialistic. You can gift people your time, your energy, your resources, whatever it might be. You don't have to give someone a materialistic item just for it to be considered a gift. Another thing that I'm very well aware of that I used to do and I've learned to stop doing is I used to try to curate an identity through stuff, through what I bought. So a certain bag, outfit, style. It wasn't just about the item. It was about me trying to project who I wanted to be by buying these things. So even now you see it on like social media, the it girl, the boss girl, the clean girl, all these aesthetics that people try to fit into, I was also doing as well, I realized. Not giving myself time to form my own style or see what I really like. I'm trying to fit into boxes that are not really me. I'm so aware of that now. Like I have my own style, guys. I didn't even know I had style, and I mentioned this before. I did not know I had style. I did not know. I was just wearing what everybody else wore. I did not know that I had style. So if it was this trending item from Zara or this trending item from Bershka or this trending item from, I don't know, Urban Outfitters, I'm gonna get it and I'm gonna wear it and I'm gonna rock it because everybody else is wearing it, realizing I'm just looking like everybody else. Where's my style? I'm looking like everybody else who has this item. I'm styling it the same way. I'm wearing it to the same places. Like we're looking alike. Now I appreciate people that I see and they look what some may consider to be different, or they may dress eccentric or weird, whatever people wanna say. I appreciate seeing people like that because they are themselves. And I was not myself. And I feel like that takes so much boldness to be yourself these days. It's like no item can make you more you. It can only distract you from being who you truly are or from finding out who you truly are. You know what I mean? So those trending items, they don't make me more me. They distract me from finding my personal style and from being who I truly am, from wearing things that I naturally gravitate to. And I've learned that throughout this low buy year, this low buy challenge, just not being influenced by outsiders on things that I should purchase or things that I should be interested in. So that's been eye-opening, and that's been something I'll take with me forever. And I'm also going to teach my son that, like, babe, you don't have to fit in. The people who don't fit in are the bravest and most confident people when you really think about it. People who don't try to fit into a status quo or fall into what's trending are the most confident people. And now I realize that because I'm not ashamed to say, like I said, this is a safe space. I'm honest here. I was not a confident person, which is why I was trying to follow trends and fit in where I could get in, and just follow, you know, the whole scope of what are we wearing today, guys, or what's new, what is everyone into? Like, why do I care? What is Casey into? You know? And I really want to teach my son that, babe, you don't have to fit in. The most confident you will be the one who is yourself, you know? I've also learned that our needs and our wants are more emotional than logic. Sometimes I would feel like I needed something urgently, like I needed it right now. But when I really took the time and sat with that feeling, sat with that urge, just sat in that thought, I realized I didn't need it at all. Like when it came to Fenty makeup products, for example, I didn't need it. It wasn't going to clear my acne. It wasn't going to hide my acne better than any makeup brand out there. It's just I had the fear of missing out. Like, this is what everyone's trying. Let me try it. Everyone says it's great. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. I gotta get it. So learning to pause helped me work through that feeling and helped me identify that feeling even more. I learned to respond and not to react, if you get what I'm saying. So those are all of the things that I have learned and the realizations that I've came to during this low buy years. I feel so much more at peace, and I want it to be that way for you too. And this is just a side note. Coming up, like I said, I was raised by a single mom. I had everything that I needed, but not a lot of things that I wanted by a long shot. And I feel like I overcompensated for that when I grew up. And that's what kind of fed into my shopping habits, because I just felt like the more I had, the more content or happy I would be. And all of that is false. All of that is just this illusion that we have. It's not true. If that were the case, we wouldn't still continue to buy things. We'd be happy with what we have. If that was the case, if I bought this purse because it would make me happy, I would be happy and I wouldn't need a new item next month, you know? So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.